Hey YouTubers, this is Ben. Thanks for joining me today on the Semper Gumbie channel. Pardon the messy hair and the beard or the whiskers for not shaving, but today I was fortunate to go to the Pinson Archaeological Mounds with my neighbors Gil and Marianne and our other neighbor Neil to check out the Archaeological Festival 2022. While we were there in Pinson, Tennessee, we got a chance to just take in the cultural experience that was on site. Native Americans performed their dances and music. So it was really cool, and I'll have that down in the video here later on as we go down. We were treated with some spear throwing at bales of hay, trying to hit the target. It was harder than it looks, but you don't have to worry about me hitting any targets with my spear in any kind of near future. I was able to go to the top of the mounds and just check out the view up from the top of it. It was beautiful, but you got to get out and enjoy these cultural things. I've never experienced anything like it, so it was very, very cool to spend it with my friends and my neighbors at this event. So let's go check out the video, and I hope that you'll like it and get some laughs out of it, and we'll see you in a few. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Semper Gumbie channel. We are here in Pinson, Tennessee this morning for the Archaeological Fest. I got some really cool stuff, and they'll have some native Indians dancing today, and they got stuff out here, and it's located at the Pinson Mounds. But we'll have some really, really cool stuff today for you. So thank you for joining, and we'll catch you guys in a little bit. People who built Pinson Mounds appeared to have been somewhat knowledgeable about astronomy. If you stand on top Sowell's Mound on the spring equinox, March 21st, and the fall equinox, September 21st, and watch the sunrise, you will notice it rises directly behind Mound 29. All right.
They poured the bride and grain.
Can you just tell us what you're exactly doing again?
All right. Right now I'm working on a head pot, and I still need to add eyelids to this piece and to probably build a little bit more of a cheekbone out in here. And then I'm going to be adding lips and a mouth, and then we'll draw in the teeth and add the ears. It'll be similar to some of the head pots that I have up here.
And you are Valerie, right?
That is correct.
Okay, from Native Wood.
That's right.
Okay, you have a store or anything? Or?
Nope, I just have a studio, but I do provide artifact reproduction pieces for places like Pinson. Next weekend I'll be at Wycliffe Mound in Kentucky. I work with Cahokia Mound, Parkin Mound, and Winterville Mound, and several of the other mound sites.
Okay. How long have you been working on that?
On this piece, I started it before I left home, and we're out of Gainesboro, Tennessee.
Okay.
And this piece, I started it when I got here. And what we're doing here is we're demonstrating paddle work. And I am paddling this piece out to the thickness I want.
And that's going to be a bowl?
It'll be a bowl, that's right. Now it is on a copper bowl.
Okay.
And so later, whenever I get finished, I'll be using one of these paddles to paddle in my design.
Okay. Cool. And these are some of the other things you guys have done?
That's right, different mound sites.
Okay.
Morning, sir. How are you?
How you doing?
Doing great.
And is there a website for you guys to purchase these? What's your website?
NativeWorks.com.
Okay, nativeworks.com, folks. And you guys are based out of Tennessee?
Yes, Gainesboro.
Gainesboro, okay. Got some really cool stuff here.
Tom, why don't you tell him about the horsehair pottery?
Sure. So,
Okay, and you are Tom, right? Okay.
all day.
Okay.
I am Tom. So, horsehair pottery, this is an example. It's a white clay.
Okay.
We warm it up to 1800 degrees, and then I'm holding it with some tongs, and she will lay horsehair onto that pottery.
Wow.
And it actually burns all the randomness and the patterns that you see in there.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So you can't control how and what's going to burn or how dark or whatever it's going to.
So it's kind of like a roll the dice and get a design. Then.
It's going to be unique. While we can replicate the best we can to make this vessel,
Okay.
we're not going to be able to replicate the horsehair that's going to go on the vessel. Each and every one of them will be unique.
Okay, and you can add that to any kind of design that you do, or like mugs, or just you have a certain...
We do certain vessels as our general forte. We don't do coffee mugs with horsehair
Okay.
because it's a different firing process so that it's liquid safe.
Wow, that's really cool. It gives it a, kind of looks like the trails and...
Oh, we say that you can, in every horsehair pottery, if it's like looking at clouds, you'll find a horse, an emblem of a horse, or something with a horse in the pattern somewhere on the vessel. Somewhere there'll be a horse. And we tell children that because it's a lot of fun. They'll say, "Oh, look, Mommy, right there, that's a horse. I see it." And somebody, "Oh, there's an Indian, he's riding on the horse."
There's some really, really cool looking designs. I like that. And again, it's nativeworks.com.
That's correct.
Okay, folks, so if you want to get one of these, go to nativeworks.com or email them at nativeworksllc@gmail.com. All right, Tom. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate the little outtake on, you know, on your beautiful items here.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, we like to do, just like she's demonstrating, a little education along with the pottery, because some people will walk by and have never heard about horsehair pottery. They don't know that these are emblems from other artifacts that were found at different mound sites across the United States, or mostly southeastern, or that these are artifact reproductions of mound sites in Arkansas, Tennessee.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Ooh, nice.
Awesome.
That tofu was terrified.
Oh, I didn't know how hard to throw it.
It doesn't take a lot.
Yeah.
This gives you a lot of
It
extra
does,
street.
yeah.
Yeah, so good atlatalists can throw one about 90 miles an hour. If you're really good
How
at
fast?
it, it's 90 miles an hour. Yeah, if you're like really good at it, you can. You will not see that today because I'm not really good at it. And then you can also throw it, I think the record's like 100-something yards.
And what distance?
About 100 yards, a little over, depending on how good you are. There is a National Atlatl League, and you can look on their own website.
Now, what
It's
was
like
it called?
Atlatl. It's ATL.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome. That's. It takes some practice.
It does. It absolutely does. You can find YouTube videos of people hitting Coke cans from 20 yards, and I'm like, how?
Okay. Well,
insane.
I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It's called Semper Gumbie.
Oh,
You guys are
gotcha. I
with
like it.
Gumbie though, not like a
Awesome.
regular Gumbie. So I'm gonna put it all on there so if you guys get a chance to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab those real quick, so you
Thank
can
you.
hold on to that. Okay.
Hey, at least do it twice, because the second one.
So it's called an atlatl. It's a spear thrower. That's the Aztec word for it, atlatl. All right, so the idea is that this right here, the atlatl itself, will give you a lot more speed, force, and velocity. So we are going to demonstrate. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it up like this. Your arm needs to be in pretty much like an L. And then you need to aim at one of your targets. If you aim into the air, it's mostly just going to go up. It's not going to go forward a lot, and it's not going to go backwards. I don't want to do paperwork, so let's not do that. So we're going to go and shoot it. Okay. So I'll shoot you that. Beginner friendly.
And what was your name?
My name is Sydney.
Sydney. How long have you been throwing like that? Is that right? It's called throwing?
Yeah, just
okay.
throwing. I've been doing it on and off for about 3 years. So.
Okay. And we're here with Mr. Neil, who's going to give it a try.
Yeah. And you're going to grip it right here down on the handle. And you don't have to hold on to this one because it has Velcro. Oh. Ooh, Nice.
What's it say, tofu?
Yeah, I ran out of targets and I had to panic make 2, and all I could do was squares.
Okay.
Yeah, all I could do was squares, and so I was like, that was
Over the tofu.
My one I do.
all right.
Okay,
Step
we
right
got,
over here.
we got
Here you
my other neighbor, Mr. Gill here, is going to try it out.
Whoa!
Look at the rim.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you
How
can
far?
Yeah.
That's
Very,
impressive.
very little effort.
you can tell he's been working
Yeah,
out.
he's been practicing. So now we got our other neighbor, Gill's wife, Mary Ann.
Now you got it.
Oh!
Oh!
Good. Yeah, a hunter.
My job before long could be working. No more gathering for y'all.
Now, are all of these been found here, or just?
So no, these are actually all reproductions, but I am from Old Stoneport.
Okay.
So a different state archaeological park. Have you heard of us before?
No, I haven't.
Tennessee, right?
It's in Middle Tennessee.
Middle. Okay.
But it's about an hour drive from Nashville, southwest or southeast, excuse me. And we are the other Middle Woodland site. We're a vacant ceremonial center, so they built 2,000 years ago. A little string here, and I'll pump it for you. So it's a much
That's just like
easier-
the advanced fire.
Yeah, exactly. It's much easier. It doesn't
Much
take as
easier
much
than-
skill to light a fire that way.
Okay.
So this would have been extremely useful. Although I'd say they probably kept their fires going constantly just so they didn't
Yeah.
have to start it again. But if you need
Okay, we're ready for a treat, and we're going to be listening to some Native American music and some of their dances, and just checking in and checking out their cultural. So let's check it out. So we got this guy playing some really cool music, and I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer. They mix a little bit of native Indian music with some modern stuff. It sounds pretty cool. How cool is that? Looking forward to hearing more music, but it's cool.
How old was this one?
He was fully grown when he came to us, so I couldn't accurately tell you his age.
How long have you had it?
Chickasaw has had him. I started over there 3 years ago, and he was fully grown then, so I would say he's at least 4 years old.
We're almost there, but we're way up there.
You guys going up there?
We are, come on.
I just got one per day.
So we had a good time here at the Pinson Mounds at the Archaeofest 2022. There was some good music, some really cool crafts, but I want to thank all of you for joining us on the Semper Gumbie channel, and hope you enjoy the video. And remember to subscribe and like, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Again, thank you, and remember to always be Semper Gumbie.